What is good, YouTube? I am back at it again with another video, and today, guys, I have 5 ways to become a better photographer. Now, I know you guys are probably already amazing photographers, but bro, while we stay at a plateau, why would we not want to get better? So let's take this information and run with it and be better, because these 5 things help me, and hopefully these 5 things will help you. So let's go with number 1. Number 1 is figuring out what you like. Figuring out what you like is super important when it comes to photography, because if you shoot something that you're not interested in, 9 times out of 10, that is just gonna be garbage. Like, the pictures are gonna be garbage. Like, yes, your client may like them, or whoever you're taking the pictures of may like the pictures, but you're not gonna be satisfied with it because it's not something that you like. So figure out what you like. And that also trickles down to what do you want to shoot with? Do you want to shoot film? Do you want to shoot digital? What kind of digital camera do you want to shoot? Do you want to shoot Fujifilm? Do you want to shoot Sony? Do you want to shoot Canon, Nikon, or film? What kind of film do you want to shoot with? Portrait 400? Are you a Fuji type chick? Like, what do you like to take pictures with? Like, what do you like? That is super important. That's number 1. Number 2 is figuring out your style. Figuring out your style is also super important when it comes to photography, because your style is what sets you away from everybody else. So many people are super repetitive on the pictures that they take. Stand out, be different. Play around with Photoshop, play around with Lightroom, and figure out what style you like. Don't copy someone else. Don't try to edit photos like anyone else. Figure out what you like. You might like something totally different than what the next person is doing. So that's super important. And if you guys cannot afford Photoshop or Lightroom, there are other like websites like Canva that also do Photoshop like things and Lightroom like things. So play with that, because those are just as good as Lightroom or Photoshop. And then that brings me to number 3. Number 3 is shoot every single day. Bring a camera with you. If you're at work, when you get off, take a picture. And if you get off at night, take pictures still, because you may like taking night photos better than you like taking day photos. Shoot every single day. It'll help you get so much better at photography. It'll help you understand what you like, your interest, and what you want to shoot and how you want to shoot. So I say experiment, have fun. Those top 3 things are super important, and what will help you so much better, not so much better, but so much more in photography is number 4. Number 4 is the most important thing like ever. Like, a lot of photographers neglect this, but you cannot. If you want to be a great photographer, you need composition. Composition is super important, because if your picture is off to the side, it may knock off the whole picture. There's been plenty of times where I took pictures, or I had friends or other photographers have taken pictures that composition was just slightly off and it knocked off the whole entire photo. So please learn composition, whether you have to go on YouTube, whether you play with it outside when you shoot every day, or I don't know, take a class. Like, those things are super important. Composition. Remember, guys, y'all want to be a great photographer, composition is super important. Now, number 5. Number 5 is learn from other photographers. The reason why I stretch it out like that is because, no lie, the photography market right now is super saturated, just like the film community. Like, no shots taken, because everybody and their grandma shooting film right now. But the photography market is super saturated, and it's super important to learn from other photographers. And I'm not gonna lie, it may be a little difficult because the market is saturated, and because the market is saturated, a lot of people they're gonna bump heads with you because they think you want their spot, or they think that you're in competition with them. But don't mind them. Try to learn from someone who's willing to teach you. Do not copy their style, man. Do not imitate them. Just take what they give you, and then incorporate that into your own work and still have your own style. That is super important. Maintain your own style and do not copy nobody else. Like, don't do that, because you won't get nowhere copying someone else. Don't do it. But those are my 5 things to help you become a better photographer. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did not, thumbs it down. If you did, thumbs it up. And if you want to see more of my photography, Subscribe to my channel. I got more heat on the way. I'm out of here. Ooh, I just got tongue tied, but I'm out of here. Peace.